Hey there, in this video I'm going to show you how you can share multiple calendars in AddEvent so users can subscribe to all events from various calendars at once. This is a step-by-step guide showing you how to combine those multiple calendars using the following sharing methods: embeddable calendars, follow calendar buttons, follow calendar links, and calendar landing pages. Follow along and let's get started. Let's start with the embeddable calendar sharing method. So I'm on the dashboard and I'm going to click into the calendar that I want to start my embedded calendar from. So that'll be marketable moments. And I'm going to scroll down to the embeddable calendar sharing method and then click customize and share. You'll notice that by default, this is the only calendar included and only this calendar is available. However, on the left-hand side, if you click into additional calendars to display, this calendar's pop-up is available and your audience can click through the different calendars that they are interested in. And then from here, they can click follow calendar. This means that all of the calendars that they have selected from these checkboxes here will be included in the calendar sync. So it'll be a combined calendar on their personal or work calendar. I'll show you what that looks like now. So I'm going to click Google. So the calendar feed is fetching the events, and once that loads, all of the events that were included in this calendar feed are going to be included in the calendar sync on my end user's calendar. You'll notice here that the calendar is called Marketable Moments, and that's because that's the calendar that I started on when I went to embed a calendar at all. So if you want a different title on your end user's view, then you can consider creating an additional calendar in AddEvent that has an encompassing title that would work for all of the calendars that you are going to include in your embed. So that is how you can embed multiple calendars using the embeddable calendar solution. Now let's talk about the calendar landing page. I'm going to jump away from the embeddable solutions to kind of build the method for how the rest of these sharing methods work. This is the calendar landing page. So you will notice here that in the URL for your calendar landing page, there is a unique key included. This unique key can be found here on the right-hand side of your calendar landing page, or again, just right here in the URL. If you want to include more than one calendar on your calendar landing page, you'll just need to grab the unique key for the other calendar that you want included. Once you grab that unique key, you're going to add a dash and then paste in the unique key that you've just copied. Click enter. Now you'll notice that my upcoming events have increased from 10 to 13, and those new events from the other calendar are sprinkled into this events list. The process is the same for the end user. They will subscribe to the calendar, and these two calendars are going to be included in the end user's subscription feed. Unlike the embedded calendar, they're not able to see that multiple calendars are combined, so they're not getting the choice to click in and out of other calendars, but this works as the AddEvent user if you have multiple calendars that are relevant under the same umbrella that you want to include for your end users. So that's how you can use the calendar landing page method to share multiple calendars at once. Now let's dive into the follow calendar links and the follow calendar button. Starting off with the links, we are going to grab the source code for our follow calendar links. So I'm copying this and I'm going to open them up in a text editor for now. But what you would do is paste this source code into your email, newsletter, or campaign. So I'm pasting the code that I have just copied. And what we want to do is we want to add an additional unique key to the URL that is linked in this source code for every calendar platform option. So I've copied the additional calendar that I want to include, and I am going to paste it for each link just before or after the unique key that already exists there. So I'm going to paste that and then add a dash. And now you'll see that there are 2 unique keys included in this URL. Same here, pasting that in, adding the dash. And I'm going to repeat this for every calendar option. And we can, if this was in your email, you would just be able to preview it from your email, but let's preview it another way. So these are the follow calendar links that we are pretending are in an email. And when your audience goes to subscribe to the calendars from your email or newsletter, they would click on the calendar platform of their choice, and both of those calendars would be included in the calendar feed. So that's how you can use the follow calendar links to share multiple calendars. Okay, we are moving right along to the follow calendar button. So let's click this source code. And then again, I am going to paste this into an editor, but you would just paste this into your website or landing page builder. The data ID is what we're looking for, and that is located right here. So this is the unique key for this calendar. Similar to the calendar landing page, we are going to add a dash and then an additional unique key. Now this time I'm going to add 2 additional calendars. So this follow calendar button will include 3 calendars in this subscription feed. So here's my follow calendar button, and I'm going to click outlook.com, and the import is in progress. And now all of the events from all 3 calendars are included in this calendar feed for me as the subscriber to have in my calendar. So that includes all of the ways that you can share or embed multiple calendars at once. Hope you found this video helpful. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us at support@addevent.com, or you can chat with our AI chatbot in your dashboard. Let us know if you have any questions. We are more than happy to help. Thanks.